Around for long though because I'm planning to visit my grandparents.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, say whatever you like, Candy.
All right. This is Candy Johnson with Real Talk, Real Raw, brought to you by Real Raw Records. And the topic that we're going to be discussing is, are atheists demons? That's the question that's being posed. We have a guest already, Safi. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep, simply Safi Robson.
Safi Robson. Okay, that's unique. Um, so I'm not sure if you want to discuss um, anything dealing directly dealing with the topic, but you're more than welcome to just raise any topic that you like. It doesn't necessarily have to be related to the topics that's been presented.
Well, I think I'll just leave it to you, Candy, if you have any questions. As long as it isn't too deep, because I'm still really tired today.
Okay.
Never sleep. That's just me.
Well,
Well, really, rather than never sleep.
huh?
So, any questions for me?
Oh, sure. I can't hear you that well. The volume is a little low.
Do I sound
But
okay?
I do have some questions for you. Are you? I want to ask you. Are you of the atheist belief?
I refuse to be categorized. I just take in what I hear. I like to learn things and just live the so-called life as it goes along.
That's good. That's good.
Be moral, basically.
Right. Okay.
Not
That's
do
good.
anything.
That's like me, kind of. That's I'm the same way. Safi. I refuse. I'm rebellious too. I mean, I'm like, I don't want to be put in these boxes that people want to put you in. Because usually, mm, well, it's not usually, all the time when they put you in that box, they assume that you will fit the description of everybody in that box.
Yeah,
Okay. And even with people that believe in signs, like the zodiac sign,
yeah.
to me, even though you can't avoid what month you was born in and what day or whatever like that, that goes without saying that how can the day and the month that you were born in determine what type of person you are?
I know what you mean.
So that's why even though like some people, I noticed that some people will circulate like different things that are related to zodiac signs. And they'll say, okay, I'm classified according to them as a Scorpio, okay, and supposedly Scorpios are very jealous-hearted people, okay, very territorial,
Yeah.
whatever. Now, when I was younger, of course, when I, would date guys, and I wasn't being really realistic about relationship. I didn't understand that people will, people cheat. Men cheat and women cheat. I didn't cheat because I wasn't raised to be that way. But that's not the normal or the common way that people handle their relationships. So to me, that was outrageous for people to cheat. That was like unacceptable behavior because I wasn't taught to do that. I was taught very strongly against that. Okay, and so because I was taught that way, I thought everybody else thought that way too. But they don't. In majority, people, a lot of people cheat, and they, find excuses for it. Okay, I said all that to say this is that yes, I was jealous when I was younger and didn't know any better, but I'm not a jealous-hearted person in my relationships at all now. As a matter of fact, I would tell my husband, because he's really good at building up women's self-esteem. I would tell him to, go talk to this person or whatever, and she had real low self-esteem and help her out, because I noticed he had that gift. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just one of the aspects that people will say, well, if you're a Scorpio, you're this way, but I'm not. I'm the furthest thing from that. I love to see people of like-mindedness create a bond. See, for me, when I say create a bond, I don't necessarily mean you have to sleep with a person. I mean, you can relate to them.
Yeah.
And so I'm creating a bond with you right now because I didn't know that you kind of believe the same way I do. You don't want to be put inside a box. I actually thought you might have been atheist.
Definitely not.
Okay, all right.
To put a word on my beliefs, I try my best to experience as much as possible. And
Uh-huh.
maybe, in years or so to come to some kind of, not really the word conclusion, but like just build on experience and feel comfortable with my own self, instead of just being categorized.
Right.
But about the star sign thing, we have a local newspaper, and I'm Capricorn, and that is the only one that totally aligns to everything I've been dreaming of, like the night before, and my own personal life experiences, and it's like most of the time it is perfectly aligned to what I've been thinking of and how I progress in my life. Yet when I read another star sign, it's completely non-related to my life at the moment. So I think there's some kind of connection going on there.
Well, this is the thing. I think many times why people do categorize in their mind, at least in some type of manner, because they are associating certain things with other things. You know what I mean? And it's just like I do categorize people. I don't categorize people according to race or religion or anything like that, but I do categorize people according to their characters.
Yeah,
Okay, like certain, I've noticed a pattern, all right, in life because I study people. That's my thing, okay? I sing. I'm a very entrepreneurialistic person, meaning I love things about business. Okay, and what I found when I really noticed that I had a love for business was that the most important thing for me in business was something that I enjoyed doing anyway, which was studying people. Okay, I study people and behaviors, so to speak.
characteristics and actions, you mean?
Yes, uh-huh. Um, and I noticed that there are certain types of people, and they generally, um, I've never found anybody that went outside of those mental perimeters that I set up. Like this type of person does this. Okay, you know how people say, "I'm gonna prove you wrong." Okay,
Yeah,
because they don't want you to put them in a box. I'll do that too. Because I don't like people to put me in a box. But many times I am able to be different than what they think I am, simply because the boundaries that they put on me are not factual. That's just something they think. Okay, but when I created these mental categories of people, I noticed that no one has ever been able to step outside that box.
Do
If
you
I
know how?
categorize a person as one thing, I actually look for them to see if they prove me wrong, that they don't belong in that box.
I understand.
Um, I don't look for them to stay in the box or keep my mind locked in that, okay, this person belongs in this box. What I really want to see is if are they gonna prove me wrong that they don't belong in this box.
Right.
And I look for that desperately, because I want to see if my category, the way because I actually, it's more of a spiritual thing. I want to see if they really, if my category, the way I'm categorizing it, is it infallible, or is it really something solid and significant? Because it means a lot to me. Because how I approach people in business is going to determine what type of person they are. Now, if they don't fit in this box, okay, over here or over here, then that's going to determine how I approach them, okay, or how I deal with them, okay, or how I can relate to them, or the lack of relatability, okay. Some people I noticed, and that was very evident in my hangout on yesterday. Some people, I don't care how simple you break something down to them, they can never get it. That's that box I put them in to the left. Okay,
Yep.
they're left brain side of the brain thinkers. Okay, then you have right side of the brain thinkers. All right. And then my other category, you got people that have tunnel vision. They don't have no other way to think but this here way, all right? But then the fourth, but most important, the people that I'm really looking for is people that they're so rounded, you can't put them in a box, all right? Um, I really love them kind of people. They are awesome, very awesome people. But guess what?
What's that then?
I don't have nobody I could put in that category.
It was the same. What's that then, Candy?
Huh?
I've got a really short attention span, but I asked for some reason or other. What's that then? I can't remember now. Never mind. It's lack of sleep. I can't think straight.
Oh, yeah. The people that mm, outside of the box thinkers,
Mhm.
it's very hard for me to find those type of people. I haven't found very many of those type of people.
I think Scott in Hangouts is one of those type of people.
Who?
Scott, he has some kind of European name, I think. Gurelon. Spelled like Guerellin. Scott Guerellin, basically. He always looks like he's not
Can
in
you tag
sync.
me in?
Sorry, Candy?
Can you tag me in one of his posts or something?
I'll try, but I'm still pretty new to Hangouts and Google Plus.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Okay.
trying to get some kind of connection, and
Well, I
I
was just interested. If you share one of his posts, it goes on my stream and I'll see it.
okay, I think I know how to do that. I might be stupid, but I'm not 100% stupid.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm not too smart, but I pick up stuff. I might be slow, but when I catch up, I'll be on point.
Yeah, like Sugar Rhodes in Hangouts. She only started Google Hangouts recently, and she's just totally taken off. She knows the ins and outs of everything, I think, now.
uh,
just nailing everything. It's like, oh, Safi, do you know how to do this? Or like, why don't you just do this? I'm like, sugar, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
I usually tend to simply be a YouTube video creator or maker, that's all, but Google Plus is just like a sort of side thing. You know, I like to hang out most days.
oh, you mostly just like to watch videos?
Yeah, I like YouTube. I'm basically addicted to YouTube.
Oh,
You
okay,
can
that's
see my
good.
avatar profile picture, whatever it's called. That's where you can find me. I don't want to do any advertising though, that's a bit cheesy, I think. But you know, you can find me on YouTube with the avatar image picture thing. It's
Okay.
youtube.com/Safi Robson.
Oh, okay.
Some varied subjects in there. But I hate rewatching old videos. It makes me so self-conscious. I'm like, oh, did I really say that? Because every few hours I progress into another frame of mind. Because I learn so much.
I watched your videos. I
Oh,
watched all of them that I seen on that I seen in my stream. But you had uncircled me. And I don't know if you did any new ones, but I watched all of your videos. I liked them.
thanks.
What I liked about them was basically because I like real shit, and like the one when you was opening up your mail and you kind of picking
Oh,
out
right.
you was picking out all the bullshit you was getting in your mail.
I saw your
You
comment
know
on it actually, Candy.
Huh?
Yeah, I probably respect your support. It's like, oh, don't worry, carry on, hon, or something like that. Yeah, I was like, that's cool. I really respect people's support and like, oh, the gender dysphoria thing. Fuck the company.
What's gender dysphoria?
It's basically where I'm not sure if I'm most comfortable living with a male image body or female, you know? Kind of like a basic form of, Nadia,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not depressed and feeling really low all the time.
Oh.
It's just like,
I don't really know because Nadia, she talks a lot about when she talked to me personally, she talked to me about she mostly talked about her desire to be did her do her body change, all right, but she never did tell me really how she feel about um her personal sexuality or whatever. Not in that because she didn't, tell me. So, but mm, what is your take on it? I mean, how you feel about it?
well, I was kind of against sexuality being known as, like my sexuality, being known as bisexual because I've never personally understood it. I'm more attracted, like visually, sort of thing, to females, but yet also like men as well, but very few men. I don't think
Oh,
few and far in between or whatever the hell the term is. Like I don't know if that's the correct way to put things. But I'm
oh,
mostly male. It's just I've been through a shitload of crap when I was like basically a teenager. I'm 31 now and it's still stuck in my mind. And I was raised by girls. I'm pretty sure that's what actually made the impact to make me seriously consider living life like presenting myself as female.
oh, because you was raised by girls.
Yeah, it kind of embeds itself in your mind, especially with my dad not being around.
Oh,
Basically raised by my mum.
okay. Hmm.
So now you know.
Okay. Well, what is it that like where in your mind, okay? And the reason why I'm asking you about in your mind, because a lot of times people are steered by either society and what society thinks. One way or the other, they'll not go by their own mind because society says that it's wrong to think this way, or they'll you know, rebel against society and say, I'm not going to do this just because society says that I shouldn't do it. No, they're usually basing their decision off of either conforming to society or rebelling against society instead of just making decisions based totally and completely upon this is what I think is right or wrong. So I'm asking you, what do you in your mind think that is the right thing, or what makes you most comfortable?
Well, basically with anarchy, if that's kind of the subject that you mean about being against the, well, not the government, sorry, Candy. I'm thinking, I'm not against, like, oh, what's it called? I'm not, like, rebelling. That's the word, I believe. Um, but it does feel like, well, I feel quite positive when I consider maybe a fact or whatever that I don't need to conform to anything. It's so difficult to explain, but as much as it has taken quite a few years now to get this gender dysphoria counselling service sorted, it takes a very long time, and the service is overrun, lack of staff, and too many applicants, I think it might be called, or named. So,
I can't really hear you. Is there a way that you can turn your volume up?
I think that's only up to you as you're the host. You
I
can
have
mic.
oh,
I'm not really keyed up on the whole settings thing, but you might be able to.
let me see. Okay, let me talk. Let me see if I can hear you.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. It's a little louder, but I got it as high as it can go, and it's still a little low. Okay.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. I forgot what I was saying again.
You were saying that you were having some problems with getting into the counseling for the gender dysphoria or something
Yeah.
like that.
Thanks for that, Candy. Fully appreciate you reminding me, because by now you probably know how bad my short-term memory is. So yes, anyway, yeah, it just takes so long to get in there, and then I might have to travel 13 or more miles, one or possibly even 3 times a week. And I really don't like to travel very far, so there's that problem as well. But I look forward to the day that it shows up in the post. Safi Robson, congratulations, you finally got your first appointment. It's just, at least there are people somewhere that I can actually talk to about it, and I need this counselling stuff before seeing a doctor about hormones, just as maybe like some kind of test to kind of try a different body shape and form, just so then I like see what feels most comfortable. But I've got a lot to learn, a lot to discuss with the counselling services and things. Just hope it comes through soon. You know, I'm not really depressed like other people that are definitely transgender, like MTF or FTM, male to female body,
Uh-huh.
or the opposite, vice versa, or whatever.
Can
But,
you tell me why are they depressed?
sorry, Candy?
Can you tell me why the transgender people are depressed?
I think, don't quote me on this, okay?
All right.
Maybe because they just feel like stuck in basically the wrong body. That's all I can think of at the moment for you.
Oh.
Can you tell I've gone quite posh rather than my YouTube videos? It's because most people don't understand this accent.
Oh, I understand you pretty well. You know, most of listening because I have a bad accent too. But and then sometimes when I get excited, it gets worse. So when I take my time and I'm trying to talk to people, I can talk clear enough for people to understand what I'm saying. Um, but when I get real excited and stuff like that, mm, it makes it real difficult for some people to understand what I'm saying. But one thing about it that I noticed that, like I said, I study people. If people really want to hear, like I really wanted to hear what you were saying. So I knew that if I could increase the volume, it would help me to be able to kind of translate the language in my understanding better if I could hear it a little with a little more volume.
Yeah, like clarify it for you or clear
Yeah.
it up.
hmm And
Understandable.
so I wanted the volume up, and I wanted to point this out because I want the volume up because I wanted to hear you. When people don't really want to listen to what you got to say anyway, and they want to draw their own conclusion, they could care less what you're actually saying. So it really, you can be saying blah, 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 blah. It wouldn't matter because when they walk away from the conversation, they're gonna draw they've already came into the conversation with their own preconceived conclusions. So they don't really need you to say nothing to walk out of the conversation with what they was gonna think and say anyway.
No, they just forget about it and it's like, oh, that doesn't matter. Forget about it. That's gone.
I had that happen to me yesterday. Like out of everything I said, people took something. If one guy said, "I'll threaten somebody," I said, "What the hell?" I was like, I knew I didn't threaten nobody because I wasn't even mad or nothing to want to threaten anybody. Like it wasn't even to the. I mean, they might have really thought it was heated, you know. But I was over here laughing my ass off. It was very funny to me. So why would I want to threaten to harm somebody and I'm happy? that don't go together.
Candy, I can't even imagine you saying, I'm going to kill you, mofo. You coming in here, you talking to me? That's the wrong accent, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not that. Yeah, you're right. Anybody who could imagine me even saying or behaving that way, they just, like I said, they try to make up their own um, mind of what they think I am or what type of person or whatever like that. So I don't pay them no attention. Them people that I think those kind of people, like I said, I put people in categories. Those people are really jealous-hearted people, and what they'll do, I had classified it as haters. And what they do is they'll overlook all the good about a person and trying to find something bad. So if they can't find nothing bad, they just make up something.
I get you, Candy. It's just, in my experience, where I am right now, like in the town sort of city centre, if you prefer the term, whatever, we get these black preachers. I presume they're evangelicals, and they just annoy everybody. And I feel so bad because of a few weeks ago, it must be now, to my belief anyway. As soon as I heard you speaking about God, you know, I was like, my brain just linked, oh, evangelical. I was like, oh, okay, here I'll go again. But you're nothing like that. I can see a really nice person in you, and you're not those street preacher sort of people.
Right.
You don't believe in God, you're gonna go to hell, you're gonna burn for an eternity, and you're not. You've got a character. You're nothing like them idiots.
Thank you, Sophie.
No problem, Candy.
I think you one of them people that I'm gonna have to put in that one category I was telling you about that you don't fit with the others.
Yeah.
You gonna be my first inductee, Shafi. Yeah.
I always like to make people laugh.
Yeah.
But I am honest, you know. Honesty comes first, then comedy comes second. I have no idea. Shit knows what comes third.
Yeah, keep up your videos. I'm on subscribe to I think I subscribed, but if I didn't, subscribe to your channel, okay?
I fully appreciate it. I think I've
And
22.
I'll share some of your videos and stuff like that too. I like the one where you're opening up the mail. That's some real shit. I liked it because everybody do that, right? But I never see nobody think about opening up their mail on a video and just kind of showing your real reaction when you open up your mail, and everybody think the same way you do, and like what you was doing when you was looking at your mail and you was reading through, and it was like, okay, this is some bullshit right here, this is some bullshit right here. Okay, some of them you didn't even open them, you just said, oh, they try to sell me something, toss that.
That's what you told me, throw it away. I haven't had a chance to review it. Oh, I think I did, but you know, my short-term memory, I'd rather not watch my old videos. I'm like, Safi, don't watch it, you're just gonna feel like shit and you'll end up deleting the video. Just be honest, stay true to yourself, and let people watch you being honest. As much as most nights I'm drunk, but as long as it's made you laugh.
Well, you know what? I do watch my videos, and I watch them to see, because sometimes, I mean, all the time, I always just say this shit, random shit off the top of my head. So when I do rewatch my videos, they make me laugh because I'll be like, I can't believe I said that shit. You know, and it's just, it shocks me, and it'd be funny to me, but like, cause I'll be like, I can't believe I said that.
Sometimes I just feel like deleting them, and it's like, oh, jeez, I don't want to be seen like that, but you've inspired me, Candy, to just keep them in there.
Yeah, just keep them, because people like real shit. This is why, probably why you like YouTube so much, because it's a lot of people just being themselves on there. Yeah. It's not as commercialized as TV, you know.
Yeah, like TV advertisement, call them commercials over there, right? And you don't see anything about the actors, it's just an act.
Right.
Right, Candy, I really do like the honesty of fellow YouTubers. I'm not showing off, okay, but I know a lot of famous British YouTubers, and we get on really well, and that's what I mostly like about YouTube. Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, I didn't think about it before, and I didn't really relate the two, even though I knew Google Plus and YouTube was the same thing. I mean, you know, it was all Google operated. I never did relate the two, and everybody kept saying Facebook this, Facebook that, you know. And so I was kind of trying to listen to other people that was telling me, okay, you know, everything goes on Facebook. This happens on Facebook and so forth. But a lot of things happen on Facebook, but it's not attractive to me. Okay, I like I like the videos. I'm addicted to videos too. I like videos.
I think we might need therapy for this YouTube addiction. Can you imagine a support group? We're all sat around in a massive circle, hundreds of people. Hi, I'm Safi. I'm addicted to YouTube. Hi, Safi. Oh, it's such a shame. Be on medication or something.
Oh shoot! As long as the medication is a YouTube video, I'm alright.
Antipsychotics and I don't know what else. I almost said antidepressants, but it's more like depressants because I know so much comedy in YouTube. I need to calm down. Seriously,
Oh.
whenever I find my favorite comedians in YouTube, I've got a sore chest within half an hour with laughing so much. I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
come on, stop watching comedy. Go and watch, I don't know, William or somebody else instead. I couldn't think of anybody's name there, but no offense, William Butler, if you're watching this.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, keep up your videos, and just be yourself. And I'm definitely gonna subscribe. And I don't subscribe. Even if you look at my channel, I don't subscribe to many people's channels. And it's not to be selfish. I know people subscribe to my channel. I'm not trying to be selfish, but some people, when they, I might like them, but I might not. Whatever they putting on YouTube, I might not be interested in getting like updates on what they doing, like
Yeah,
follow them or whatever like that. I might not like them enough to do that. If they ask me and say, well, can you check out my YouTube video or something like that, I may do that. But most of the time, it's not something I want to rewatch, especially when people ask me to do it. Normally, when I just come up on stuff on accident, like you have posted in my when you posted your video was in my stream, and so I said, well, let me see what Safi talking about, and you said it was your first video, and everything. I watched that one, and then I kind of once I watched that one, I want to see what the other one was about, and so
seriously,
I
though,
watched
Candy,
it.
I've got to cut right down on my subscriptions because I know so many people in YouTube, like so many YouTube channels, and like I go through a list of probably quite a few thousand people I've subscribed to now, and
Wow,
they're like the most entertaining people I know of in YouTube.
wow,
I don't
okay,
have to delete anybody. I've gone through thousands and like, okay, not deleting him, not deleting her, not deleting that couple, not deleting them. I'm like, I can't delete anybody. But the thing is, the negative, like, well, not negative, but the bad point is, every day I spend about 5 hours catching up with people. 5 hours.
wow.
Jeez, it's lucky I'm on benefits. Like, I wish I could get a job, okay, but this is like the opposite of what people believe, something like that. You know how the British government insists that you need to get a job,
Right.
but yet like people shy away from work. I've always wanted to work, but because of mental health conditions and stuff, I can't. It's like, just give me a freaking job, will you? I've got to keep myself busy, and it's good
Right.
for your mental health. But no, apparently I'm not stable enough. I'm like, you muppets. I'd at least like a part-time job.
What do you like to do besides watch YouTube videos?
Well, I'm a musician.
Oh, really? Oh,
Play,
yeah, you did say in one of your videos that you're gonna start getting your equipment for your guitar or something like that.
yeah, I play guitar and bass, but haven't been playing it much recently. Apart from, Simon Dunk and William of the Butler Clan in YouTube and Hangouts. Yeah, we have a Thursday afternoon gig. Not gig, I mean, jam session. We'll just play each other's music and stuff and try to jam along. So you're
Oh,
welcome to that if you'd like to listen.
okay. Send me the link.
I'll
Or
have to.
invite me or whatever. I don't know how that goes. I'm still learning the system myself.
You probably know more about Google Hangouts than me, Candy, seriously. Well, I'll ask William to invite you, because like he hosts the Thursday afternoon thing. Well,
Uh,
afternoon in England, where me and Simon are. So it's probably like 2 or 4 in the morning to William. Might be about the same to you. I think William is one of the Williams because I've met like 2 or 3 in Hangouts in the same Hangout. You're really freaking confused. I'm like, William, no, no, never mind. I won't even say anything because I'm confused with 3 people with the same freaking name. But yeah, with William of the Butler clan, that William, he hosts things, so like I'll get him to invite you.
All right.
I think he's from North or South Carolina. I think that's South Carolina.
Oh, okay. That's not too far from me.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm in New Jersey.
New Jersey. There's me trying to try out a brand new accent from 2 words. That didn't work.
I'm in New Jersey, but I'm not from New Jersey.
Where would you say you're from then?
I'm from Texas.
Texas.
Texas, yeah.
Texas, brother. Oh, that was a really crap accent as well.
Yeah, I'm a Southern girl.
So nowhere from California? Or was that a Texas accent? I don't know. I'm still trying to get to grips with different American accents, and then Canada's even more difficult for me to get to grips with. And it's just
Well, I like your accent. We like your accent better than ours.
tell you something, Candy. You know, in England alone, people call us just a simple island. Island rather than Ireland, the place. But did you know that I've actually counted pretty much close to 150 completely different accents in England alone?
Oh, really?
It's just so compact. It might be, well, to my belief, it is. Anybody feel free watching this, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like the most compact, basically the most amount of accents compacted into such a small area on Earth.
Uh-huh.
I can give you a demonstration of a few if you like.
All right.
I thought you'd say that. Right, on the bottom left, basically, of England, Welsh. Not the Welsh language, this is just the accent. I'm from Wales, you know. Yes, I'm from Wales, so I am. Then you got Cockney, you know, Simon Dunk. Just got to think of a few sort of keywords in your mind to get this accent to come out right. Right then, we talk like that. I'm a Londoner, I am.
Oh, yeah, I can tell the difference.
All the way up to Scotland in the UK, which is just like above England if you didn't know already. Most people do. I don't know why or how. I'm from Scotland, wee Jimmy. From Scotland, so I am. Pretty much like that anyway. Then you've got the Irish boys just over the water.
Uh-huh.
Which is, to my belief, kind of where all you damn Americans come from. That was a bit racist, wasn't it? What about Liverpool? You know Stizo? In Hangouts, Stizo? From Liverpool, like? You asking, like? You want to fight, like? Shut up, Sty.
I know that I've heard people from there, and I know many times I noticed that they have a lot of jokes they make about America. So I know that they make fun of us, you know, our English and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, we admire y'all. We like the way y'all talk, you know. The accent that all of y'all, you know, it's a variance between the accents. Cause I noticed the way you was the difference, kind of in the way you perhaps lagged the words or you know, had those different little sayings or whatever like that. So that's something that the same that we have here. And yeah, they're like up here in the north, they don't really understand me either. No, we're all in the United States, and so when people online don't understand what the hell I'm saying, I don't take offense to it, because you got to understand that some people may not be able to understand you if your accent is real deep, and rich or whatever like that. But something about y'all accent is, no matter how deep it is, I can understand what y'all saying.
You can't understand our local accent. If I do my local accent, trying to bring my voice down right now and do a Geordie thing, brace yourself for this.
All right.
You can carry on what you're saying while I try to get in the mind frame of the Geordie accent.
All right. But accents to me is an amazing thing. It's kind of like a song. And maybe one day maybe one day you and I could do a song where you can kind of do the different accent, different people's accents.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
I look forward to that. Hopefully it happens.
Yeah. We should do maybe sort of like a I would say maybe
like a collage, or not collage. I can't think.
Yeah, a collage of accents.
Yeah, candy, as long as I've got the keywords like written down, like wrote down on paper, and then maybe I can link it in my mind to change my accent so much quicker. I'll give that a shot later.
All right.
Just bought 2 notebooks a few weeks ago, so at least I've finally got something to write on with people's phone numbers and things, like various services that I'm involved with. The second was from my rap stuff. I haven't wrote anything that I can remember of anyway since I bought them 2 notebooks. I was planning a video about the Terminator movie franchise. I wrote so much, and I'm not the type of person to just get a pen and paper and start writing stuff. But yeah, I still haven't done that video. Just the Terminator movie seems so aligned to my life, the dates and the names. It's just so weird. It's like the machines are really coming. I think they are, though, with the amount that technology's advanced.
Yeah.
I remember about some Terminator showing up at the door. Bang, bang, bang. Safi. Hello, Safi, are you in? I'm like, no, I'm jumping out the window to leg it from this freaking human-looking like machine. There's like 50 billion machine guns packed away in his body and shit knows what. Right, about the Geordie accent. Why, aye, pet? I'm from Geordie land, me, like in our Newcastle, northeastern England. Why, aye? You didn't get a word, did you?
Wow. You should do maybe like cartoon characters or something like that with different accents.
What was that, Candy?
I say you should do cartoon character. That would be really cool to do some type of cartoon characters with different accents.
I mean, like Seth MacFarlane.
What's Seth MacFarlane?
You know the movie Ted? Family Guy?
Oh yeah,
Basically, he does Family Guy. He's really good in that. I know a lot of impersonators on YouTube. Well, not a lot. Say like at least 3. They're amazing with impressions. I can never remember the names to find them and watch the videos again. They're totally packed up, like jam-packed. I have a massive jam-packed watch later list. So I just ignore it all the time. I've got to scroll right down to the bottom to watch the latest. And it's just really annoying. So I've just left that for now. And if I really like something, I just add it to favourites. quite a lot easier to find.
I think I don't know if YouTube has this or not, but they should have it where you can you categorize your subscriptions?
I don't think so, but if you can, I don't know how. You can create your own playlists of the videos that you like.
I guess you could within the playlist you could say you had like comedy, right? And you have all comedy in one playlist. All let's see, um, sort of like people talking and like chat type of video. You'd have that all in one playlist and categorize them that way. Um,
Well, subscriptions can be. I don't think you can.
yeah, but you can't actually. Yeah, you can't
You can create
actually
playlists though.
categorize
I mean yourself,
the
individual videos.
only the video, right?
Or you can actually, I think, somehow place other people's playlists into your playlist. So if they have like multiple playlists, you can create your own playlist to put all of theirs into. I think that's about right.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you want to see some funny things, I've got my Saf Funnies.
Oh,
I'll
on your YouTube.
Yeah, I'll type it in the side chat. As usual though, Candy, I can't bring myself to watch them again because I think I make such a fool of myself. There's a few funny things in there. I'll just type it in the
Oh.
side chat so I know how to spell it. You know, it's just youtube.com/Safi Robson. And then you type what I'm typing. I'm pretty slow typing, especially when it's a word I've made up.
Mhm.
In fact, even I might spell it wrong, and it's my playlist. There's about 7 in there. It's just Saf Funnies.
Okay.
So find me on YouTube and then type Saf-Funnies and let us know what you think in the future.
All right. I will do that.
Just don't laugh yourself to death.
Well, I'll tell you what. If a person can laugh themselves to death, that'd be an awesome way to get out to make an exit. That'd be. I think.
I bet God will be like, oh God, Safi's killed somebody else. Join the line.
Yeah. Shut. Shut. Yeah, that'd be a good way to go if you know how people say, well, they post a question and say, if you had your choice of how you would die, what you'd be doing when you die, how would you want to die, whatever. Some people say, I don't want to be in no pain or nothing like that. I just want to pass in my sleep or something. Or some people may say, oh, I enjoy sex. I want to go while I'm having sex. But I'm thinking about that. That wouldn't be pleasurable for the person because that would scare the hell out of them. They might not never want the person, whoever you with, might not never want to have sex again in life. Should you croak on them while you? Then some people say, well, I want to be doing, like if they like doing art, singing, playing instruments, performing or whatever like that. They might say, well, that's how I want to go, doing what I love to do. And me, myself, I love to laugh. I'm silly as hell. And I think that would, for me, either me singing or just laughing my ass off and laugh my way on out of here. That'd be awesome.
As long as you don't get the pain of a heart attack or something. Because apparently laughing too much can give you a heart attack.
Huh?
Apparently laughing too much can give you a heart attack.
Oh, really?
I've heard of people dying because of that. Like having a stroke or something.
Really? That sounds awkward.
That's too much for your heart to deal with because something's too funny.
I don't know about that,
I don't think
Safi.
I'm that funny, certainly.
I don't know about that, Safi.
But
Because
Candy, you've got a really good sense of humour, so be careful when you watch my lame ass videos, because something you find hilarious that nobody else does. Mind your heart. I don't want to be guilty of manslaughter, or would that be womanslaughter?
you can't kill no.
I like them videos on YouTube actually. Like the try not to laugh videos. They get me every time. Candy, you froze. I'm going to reload. Oh well, Candy left. Hopefully Candy comes back.
All right.
Hey Candy, did you have to reload as well?
Yes. You had to reload.
Yeah, I was hoping that you'd hear me say it. I was like, okay, I'm back in and it's still live. Is she coming back or what?
Yeah, I had to reload. But I was saying that sometimes when I get up in the morning and every morning when I wake up and many times right before I go to bed I talk to God and I talk to him all during the day, but those are my schedule, not really schedule, but it's a habit that I've formed to just always be talking to him. And
Candy,
hmm,
I need a toilet break. I'll be back in a minute.
all right.
Yo, girl, I'm back.
Uh-uh.
Mm. I wasn't having a shit. The
You
toilet break
you
was
good
fine.
at that personating them accents.
What did you say about accents?
I say you good at that. You like to mimic people?
I could take the piss out of them.
I said, do you like to mimic people? You know what mimic mean?
Yeah, well, I like to take the piss out of them.
What is the piss out?
You don't know it means laugh at somebody as long as they acknowledge, like, know that I'm just having a laugh. We can all have a laugh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, like impersonating somebody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Take the piss out of somebody. I thought you
Oh,
would
okay.
have known. Australians, even Australians know it. So I thought you would have.
Oh, yeah, I like to take the piss out too.
You know, the Scottish, you know the Scottish call it pish instead of piss. Not P-I-S-S. The Scottish call it, or the Scotch, rather, whatever, P-I-S-H. Taking a pish out of me. Oh God, it sounded like Sean Connery. I've always failed with that accent, and I think it kind of came out there. Sean Connery. Oh, who's that guy? You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Anybody watching this on YouTube now or later, whenever, people are gonna be like, I don't know who that is, but I can't remember right now.
That's all right. You got your
I
YouTube.
remember the
I'm glad I
20.
got whenever you talk, I have you on where your face where your avatar shows when you talk, so they see your advertisement for your channel, and I'm glad of that because they need to follow you because you you're gonna be good. You're gonna be known as the person with the many bosses.
With the mini what?
But
Oh, mini voices. Yeah, I've got you now.
yeah,
That's cool. Respect, Boyakasha.
maybe because my art my creative team they are working on video game. Okay, they're working on some video. We have a animations department, um,
Alright.
Wubby G Animations, and he's gonna be doing different cartoons and stuff like that. So perhaps you can work with him if once he gets things going to help him out with different bosses. And since I'm when you come on to my hangouts, I'll get can get some recordings of your voice, and we'll take it and work with it from there and put it in the cartoons.
That would be freaking mind-blowingly amazing. Thank you so much, Candy. But I don't think I'm that good. I'm not being modest, I just really do not think that I'm that good with accents.
Well, the good thing about creativity, um, you're as good as what you are naturally are. There's no such thing as a being good at what you are. You're the best that you can be. Like automatically, like that's something you can't go to school for. That's something you can't learn to be good at being you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whenever
Um,
you try to
and
be
nobody,
somebody else, it's better off just being yourself.
right? And because nobody can be a better you than you.
Same to you,
That's
Candy.
real.
Nobody else is like you.
That's right. And I tell people all the time that I notice when they have low self-esteem and low self-worth and stuff like that. And sometimes they'll praise everybody but themselves. And because they don't think much of themselves. And I always try to encourage people to be you, because everybody is so unique. And I think there's such an awesomeness in the uniqueness of everybody. Society will try to put you, like I said, put you in a box and want you to be, okay, everybody's saying, be like me. Even though they don't say it verbally, be like me. when they try to make people conform people to their way of thinking or their religions or whatever, that's basically to me screaming, "Be like me, be like me," you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I rebel against that. I'm like, no, I don't want to be like you. It's easier for me to just be me. Shit.
Candy, you are you. You wear white all the time. I've never seen anybody do this. Every day white. That's every time I've seen you anyway.
Shucks. Yeah, that's me. That Candy. I love white. Um, when I was younger, yellow or gold used to be my favorite color. And so it's still one of my favorite colors. You'll notice that when I don't have white, I'll still have a lot of gold. I like gold, you know, shiny shit. And but I like white. It seems to just stand out. You know, it's not really a color to me. It's just it's kind of like the oddballs, kind of like albinos. You know what an albino is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
DNA defect or something like that.
Yeah, to me, now some people consider albinos to be defective or whatever, like something wrong, something went wrong. They don't have pigment and stuff like that. But to me, they are unique because um, albinos are like that. One out of a million, you know, people are
Wow.
albinos. So
That's a lot.
yeah, so to me they're unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Candy,
when I go to because I think I like rock music and not to huh?
same here.
Oh, you like rock too? I
Yeah,
heard
rock,
that music
metal,
you was
punk.
playing in your video. I was digging that. I like that.
I
Um,
like every type of music, but not opera. Uh, I just can't get into it, which is ironic because I like ballet.
oh,
It's quite strange that I just can't deal with opera. Every type of music that I've experienced, and trust me, I know a lot of music, like genres or whatever, which comes to the back to this that I just don't like to categorize bands. You know, most bands are uncategorizable, sort of thing. Let's just go
yeah,
by the band's name.
right.
Like, oh, what type of music do you like? Um, well, I wouldn't call it satanic. I'd call it Marilyn Manson or Cradle of Filth, and that's only like heavier stuff. And
Oh,
then
that's the heavy kind of rock.
yeah, they can be known as that. But there's like I'm sick of calling bands like heavy metal or punk or new metal, new wave, electronica stuff. Just I hate categorizing things. If I like it, I like it. Just like hard style dance music, you know, you've got like techno, techno pop, maybe trance, um, rave. Just a lot. I can easily, pretty much easily tell the difference to a specific category. But I like to switch around them all, so I kind of just don't want to categorize anything.
Yeah,
Whenever
just categorize it as music.
what was that, Candy?
I said, yeah, you just categorize it as music.
Yeah, if it's music, I like it, I'll play it. It's not doing anybody any harm, and it's a good form of stress release.
Absolutely.
I mean, even, oh, what was his name? You know, Revelation News in Hangouts. Revelation News J, also known as Jason. Even he agrees, and he's constantly preaching Bible, gospel, whatever, and even he agrees that Marilyn Manson, satanic rock apparently, is a good form of relief, like a release from your stress, because you're not hurting anybody. It doesn't mean you're going against anybody's belief in God. It's just therapeutic. No, don't disrespect anybody. It's
Right.
a good way to get anger out rather than killing somebody.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, it's how I use Marilyn Manson, for example. Some
Oh,
people see him as like some evil idiot who's bringing the church down. I see Marilyn Manson completely differently. I know he's past. I know he follows biblical scriptures and things, and it's kind of like me. I'm ready and willing to experience anything.
oh,
It's not like I disagree with God or anything. I'm completely
uh-huh.
opposite to that. I accept anything. That's why I don't run by the term atheist or agnostic. I just live and experience things.
What is agnostic?
I don't really know. People mix them up, to my belief anyway. Atheism. I know you find that funny. There's atheism and agnostic. I don't know. But I wouldn't categorize myself. It's back on the categorization thing again. I just I just live.
Right.
I'm moral. I don't want anybody hurt. I listen to everybody. Try my best to not judge anybody at all, and just get on with my own life. Just,
Yeah.
just sit back, chill out, take things in, and respect people.
Right. Pretty
I forgot
cool.
what thing I meant to say now. It's gone. That was a few minutes ago now. Never mind.
I tell I brought this subject up. All atheist demons. Um, and because many Christians feel like atheists are very wicked, um, hateful type people, and just like a lot of people think that Christians are these fanatics that believe in this imaginary God and da 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 da. A lot of people also think that atheists are not just godless, but they're to the other extreme of really wicked, hateful, satanic people.
I wouldn't
And
say that atheists are really satanic. Um, Basically, personally, right now, you know, we can have a laugh and things like we're getting on okay, right? I'm not insisting that God does not exist. Ah, shit, I've got too much to say now. But firstly, you're not going to take any offense from this, right? But
no, go
in
ahead.
the past, in the past, I used to. Well, I've got my own. I've got. I can't even think, man. I have my own terms of Satanist and being satanic. Now, Satanist is to me somebody that, like, what's that term? You not crucify. Yeah, you make a sacrifice for Satan, whereas I sort of align myself as satanic, and here's the explanation why. It's just like a more sort of free way of thinking without causing anybody harm, as long as you explain to people that, you don't hate God. I mean, I have the Satanic Bible. It's nothing like the Bible, it's like an alternative way of thinking where we do like accept God. If God is, I hate the word exists, but if God exists, I'm ready and willing to accept him, which is what I currently think atheists are about. If God exists, they're ready and willing to accept God. But it's like just not knowing things, and this totally relates to my comedy view on life. I'm not much of a reader, but there's a lot of funny things in the Satanic Bible that really makes me think. but it doesn't put me off the belief in God. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't worship Satan. It's just interesting to read things from 2 points of view, and the Satanic Bible seems to be really funny. It even mentions things about how Elvis died. It was quite funny. He died on the shitter, or the bog, the toilet.
Oh.
Sorry for spoilers there if you didn't know how Elvis died.
Oh no, I didn't know how he died. I know he was on drugs and stuff. Um, but I loved Elvis, but I never knew how he died. But why does the Satanic Bible even why is Elvis in the Satanic Bible?
Just a second. It was just grab it now. It was written. It's not like ancient scriptures or whatever you call them. This was written. If I can just find the year. I accidentally bought the Satanic Rituals, thinking it was actually about rituals of Satanism. That was an accident buying it, but it seems even funnier than this. The original Satanic Bible, right? New York, from 1969. It's basically a different form of the general Bible, just like a different point of view, rather than worshipping Satan. Because the Bible is the Bible. The original. But it's really difficult to explain. Well, I'm sick of people insisting that I worship Satan just because I read books like this. I'm not much of a reader, but if I go through, find a category that I'm struggling with in life, and it makes me laugh at myself. That's a good form of comedy.
Uh-huh.
It's not judging God at all. It just clears my mind, and especially how various forms of Bibles are very difficult for me to concentrate on. Like decipher what the lines actually mean, paragraphs, and such a small attention span. I know I keep mentioning this, but I just can't, it just doesn't sink in. It's so difficult for me to understand. But I definitely do not worship Satan. It's just a fun way of looking at life. It's like the funny side of the Bible.
Does the Satanic Bible does the one that you brought that talks about the rituals, does it tell you how to do like sacrificing people or what, animals?
Oh no, nothing like that. I haven't really read it, so I can't give you a review or anything yet.
Oh.
It's just a bit smaller. It's like just a bit smaller than the Satanic Bible by Anton Sandor-Levy. And it's cool that the images on it are pink. That's my thing when I'm talking about colours before. I'm pink all the way. Like people used to ask me what my favourite colour was way back when I was in school, and I was like, I don't know, red, blue, nothing. For the last few years, Safi's been pink all the way. I still made my 50 pink things video for YouTube. I've really got to get round to that. Secondly, yeah, about the rituals. I'm yet to even start reading that really. There's a few funny things, and it is mostly in German, but I don't know why.
The Satanic Bible is mostly in German.
From what I've read flicking through the pages,
You understand German language?
about half of it. It takes a few seconds for it to sort of sink in, like so I can translate it. Yeah, I was just studying German for a few years in my teenage years in school.
Oh.
Das ist cool. Auf Deutsch, ja. Didn't get a word of that, did you?
What does that mean?
Das ist cool. Auf Deutsch, ja. It means well, it is rather. That is cool, good, nice, whatever.
Oh,
Um, what does I said? Das ist auf Deutsch. That is in German or of German, something like that.
hmm.
Well, give me your age and I'll tell you what it is in German numbers.
Yeah.
Well, how old are you? And I'll tell you what it is in German. Candy,
Huh?
third time. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? And I'll give you the age in German.
Oh, I'm 41, 42, something like that. I think
That's at
I'll be.
21. I was like, oh, that's about right.
I'm 41, I think. Yeah.
41 is ein und, oh, I always get 4 and 5 mixed up. Ein und vierzig. Because the reverse the number. Eins is 1, which shortened to ein, and vier is 4. Sich is like 4t. So ein
Oh.
und vierzig.
Oh.
And fünf is 5. I always get them mixed up, so I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hmm.
Did I say 6? That's S-E-C-H-S, not the other one. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wanna have sex. No, I don't. But that's 11. I'm just getting funny now. I'm really tired. I'm gonna have to be off soon though, Candy. I have to call my grandfather. I call my
Okay.
granddad. Just to check in, you know, the elderly, invalids, whatever. And they live a few miles away. So I might call in to see them. It's getting
Oh,
pretty late
okay.
now over here. 20 past 7 at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think I might just call them and just go and visit them tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, it has been nice chatting.
All right. Make sure you come back now so we can get some of them vases of yours.
It's been really fun though, seriously. You kept me off the alcohol. Thank you for that. I'm too
Wow.
busy watching and talking, so I don't drink so much.
Wow, that's good. You know, a lot of people tell me that some kind of way I have that kind of effect on people. That's awesome.
Yeah, you've definitely got that positivity about you.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah,
go ahead and check in on your and on the elderly and make sure everything is copacetic with them.
yeah, grandparents. I'll let them know I was talking to you, and me granddad can watch your video later.
All right, all
You
right.
just upload direct to YouTube, don't you? With it being live.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I'll have him sitting there in his bloody wheelchair watching it for hours, however long we've been on here.
All right, all right.
No problem then, and I'll catch you another time, Candy.
All right, bye.
Thanks for the chat. Bye for now.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That was Safi. He's a sweet little fella. And shucks, that's why it's good to get to know people for who they really are and don't make any assumptions because I wasn't quite sure and I hadn't made any assumptions about him, but I knew that I something attracted me to him. I was in one of Nadia's hangout, which is a um, atheist. She's claimed to be atheist, and I happened to meet Safi in one of Nadia's hangouts, and so you just meet a lot of interesting people online, and So that's what I love about it. I was kind of in rebellion to social media and stuff like that. But since I do have a love for people, I I was intrigued by the ability of the internet and the forum of social media to be to give it a try and get to know people. And I met Safi in one of those hangout sessions that I was attending that Nadia has. And we got engrossed into a very in-depth conversation because a lot of people are interested in how I believe and everything like that. Because they notice something different about me, and they want to know, uh, uh, what position am I holding? Shucks, I ain't holding no other kind of position, but just being me, as I stated before. I don't have no intentions on being anybody else but Candy. Shucks. Um, I, on a hangout that we had on yesterday, I noticed that a lot of people was chiming in and the live broadcast, and we had some hellions, so to speak, that came on there, and they was really trying to give a go at it, poor thing. And the one guy, David, he got really disturbed when he realized he couldn't tie me up in the conversation. And so now him, David, and Beautiful Reality, they done hooked up together, and Drag Knock and JD, they all are part of the Atheist organization. You'll see the certificate that we got for them. They not just atheists, they atheists too. And they operate in the religion of hate. And so no matter what I said, good or right, or said anything positive, they tried to diffuse it and shit. But one thing about a lie, you can't stomp out the sun. If the sun is shining, ain't nothing that you can do about that. You can put you some shades on to try to try to help you to be able to deal with the illumination, but you can't literally stomp out the sun. Shit, you can only put you some shades on to deal with it. And so that's my advice to the people that's out there. That's they all gathering together. They having a meeting about Candy and trying to put me in a box with G-Man. I don't even know the seller, but baby, I'll tell you one thing, G-Man, you go, boy, because shit, I'll tell you one thing, they might say they don't like you, but I'm telling you, boy, they making you famous because they can talk they shit, but I don't know none of them, but I sure know who G-Man is, and that's real tough.